Well, we're not recruiting any high school basketball players. Not this year. We've already recruited Ruben, Lefty. Come on, we're building from that. This year, we're not even looking at a high school basketball player because we're losing Davon, Kadari, and Aaron. You can't replace them with high school kids.
I've heard a lot of people say this, and as time has gone on, and I've heard more and more people speak, I'm starting to reach a point of agreement. A lot of people have talked about with the NIL and transfer portal how that's going to impact Division II sports and HBCUs. And a lot of people have said over time that Division II schools and HBCUs are going to be basically used as training, or in a lot of ways it's going to replace high school recruiting because bigger programs are now just going to watch what guys do at the Division II level or at the FCS level and see how well they do, and then let them go ahead and get in the portal and get them that way, as opposed to trying to recruit them from high school and build them up. NIL and transfer portal is going to have a huge impact on HBCUs, Division I and Division II, as well as the high school athlete. I think, in my opinion, you're going to see more and more Division II schools and HBCUs, FCS level, recruiting in high school. You might even see more HBCUs and Division II schools getting some higher stars, maybe some 3s and some 4s, because the bigger programs are going to watch what they do at that level and then just get them out of the portal, as opposed to trying to get them straight out of high school and develop them up. And that's what you heard in that clip from Rick Pitino. He's saying we got starters graduating. We can't bring in a high school recruit because we're trying to replace starters with starters. St. John's is having a very good season this year, and they want to repeat that. So they're not trying to develop incoming freshmen and in maybe 2 years be good. They're trying to replace these guys that are leaving out with some grad transfers, with some guys that put in work at Division II, with some guys that are leaving Power 5 conference. That's what they're trying to do. And so once again, what's going to happen is you're going to see lots of guys come to your Division II school, come to your HBCU, FCS conference, MEAC, SWAC, CIAA, SEAC, put up big numbers. And the whole time this student athlete is putting up these numbers, you're going to be enjoying it. But in the back of your mind, you're also going to be thinking, are they going to be back next year? Where are they going next year? How much are they going to be offered? And so the tradition is still there in terms of you love your school, you love your teams, and you love the student athletes that play for your school. But as time goes on, there's going to be less and less of the young man that comes in at 18 years old and works his way up and plays 3 years, 4 years, and graduates. And, man, he really represented and loved those. A lot of those days are by the wayside. There's going to be guys coming in, putting in work, and then gone. But that really jumped out to me when you have Division I coaches just flat out saying we're not recruiting high school. So what does that mean? Top high school athletes are going to be going to FCS and Division II. So in the short term, it is going to benefit the HBCU. It's just you're not going to be able to keep the athlete. So you're going to have to make something happen right then and there, because you're not going to have, we can get them next year. Ain't going to be no next year because they're going to be gone. But what do you think about this? Let me know.